We finally arrived in Japan. After a short flight from Seoul to Fukuoka, we stepped off the plane and were picked up by the Sumo Garage guys, which I'll tell you more about in a sec. Maria and I will be traveling through all of Japan for a couple of months, and for that we obviously needed something to drive in. That's why the first thing we did was driving back to the Sumo Garage yard. This is my new R34 Skyline, and as you can see this time around it's a 4-door. On top of that it's an A automatic, which is the whole reason why it was so cheap. I paid around 5,500 USD at auction for this, and it will be the perfect tourer for Maria and I when we drive through the entire country. The whole NA automatic thing can be rectified at a later point. The plan, aside from food and sightseeing, will be doing as much as possible to this car while I'm here in Japan, before it is getting shipped back to Germany at the end of our trip. And that means I will check out every single up garage on our way through the country, visit tuning shops and modify it as much as I can on the side of the road essentially. Also, I couldn't resist and have ordered a few parts already, which will arrive shortly. The company that made this happen for me is Sumo Garage. They focus on exporting cars from Japan, mainly for the German market currently. And this is where the Sumo Garage guys bring all the cars before exporting them to Germany. The company is run by Paul alongside his right-hand man Fritz. They are both from Germany and moved to Japan a few years ago to live their dream. They're incredible guys that help to sort out pretty much everything here in Japan. Registering the car is a service they offer, including shock and insurance. I'm super grateful for everything they have done for us to make this dream of a trip a reality. So check them out. Links are in the description. Now that we looked at our new car, we were off to our hotel.
This is our cozy little tatami room for the next couple of days. And the best part is, there's an onsen downstairs. And that's exactly what we're gonna do next after we brought up all the luggage.
The next morning Fritz brought over the car alongside new plates that just arrived. New plates in Japan are sent via post, and to make it official, you have to have the real license plate sealed. For that, we had to drive to the other end of Fukuoka to get the official seal. After arriving, Fritz replaced the temporary plates with the new ones and parked the car into the inspection area, where the guy working there simply popped on the seal and let us drive off again. And with that, I was now allowed to officially drive it in Japan. We were still so jet-lagged that after fueling up we only got some conveyor belt sushi at Sushiro and headed into the onsen again. The next day was planned just for essentials shopping and chilling at the beach. We started off with the chilling bit though. The weather was super unpredictable, but when the sun's out, it's amazing around this time of the year in the Kyushu region. It's also rainy season right now, so you might see this type of sunshine, and within an hour it changes to monsoonish rain. So we try to enjoy every minute of sunshine. After checking out the beach, we drove over to a hardware store to pick up some basic tools, and I quickly changed the burnt out light bulb in one swoop. Then we went to pick up some more supplies. Our first stop was at Yellowhead, where we grabbed what we could and then popped over to Autobacs to see what else they have. We decided to have an oil change done quickly there as well, because it was so cheap to do. Autobacs oil changes are nice. You're being led into a climatized waiting area, can have a nice coffee and watch your car being worked on before your number is called that you can drive off. I think I paid like 35 USD for the entire service, including oil and filter. Also picked up some more cleaning supplies while there and drove back to Sumo for a quick wash. The wheels were super dirty, and even though I was cleaning them like a madman, it would have taken hours to get them to a great state. The tire shine was great though. Overall, wasted effort. Let me explain.
Well, have a look at what I have spotted. That's great. So apparently this is what happened here. Must have been a nail or something.
Luckily, I had already scouted an up garage, being only an hour's drive from us, where I knew for a fact I could find a cheap set of wheels, meaning we made our way there. Initially when I saw the flat tire, I was mildly annoyed, but as soon as we were on the road, it quickly faded and I was having a great time. I love driving in Japan and taking in the scenery and seeing all different places in this country. This will never get old for me. This is the up garage in northern Fukuoka, and it had a pretty decent selection of parts. I'll be leaving Google Maps links to each up garage I pass on my travels, just in case. These are a set of raised black fleet wheels, and this set was only like 200 USD including solid tires. On top of that, I sold the original wheels with the bald and busted tires back to Up Garage for almost 40 USD. Frickin' love Japan. All it took was swapping all 4 wheels in the Up Garage parking lot in the middle of the rainy season. Good fun. To be honest, by that time I was back in my element again, and I did not mind the rain nor the circumstances. In fact, this is an experience for me, and I hope there will be many more like that. Just maybe not involving fixing broken stuff all the time. I admit, this is not the sexiest combo in the world, but it'll get better, I promise. While we were in Fukuoka, we decided to take a detour to a very well-known shop in the area. You could also call it fate, considering the four-door nature of our Skyline. Obviously I'm talking about Uras. Sadly I didn't film too much because I was very conscious about holding a camera into Nomuken's and his son's face. But suffice to say I was starstruck and I was having a ton of fun there. While I didn't get everything I wanted right away, I got the roofing right then and there for the four-door, and there's a solid chance that we'll be back there. Next, we'll probably be exploring the Kyushu region before moving further north. But we've left our itinerary completely open, so it could change at any given time really. But for now, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.